slide during the summertime, you lose so much, right? If you don't continue to read, if you don't continue to keep that up. And so, it's just so many families don't have, like I said, they don't have the information to sign up for scholarships, for programs that, have a fee or something like that. And so we've been making sure that in Alice Griffin, particularly in public housing, that we bring in like Rec and Park that provides scholarships, and so that they can begin to do these things early, like in February and March. But it's a good time to really still talk about like education around that, about the enrichment in the summer, learning slide, and then also about right now our families are going through the enrollment period, right? And so they just got if you participate in the first round of applications, those families who have children transitioning into kindergarten, or those students transitioning into middle school or high school. If you participate in the first round, you got letters in March and to say, here's your assignment. And then you have this week to go to schools and register. So what happens is if we get a lot of families of color, particularly African-American families, to participate in the first round, they lose their spot because they forget to go to the school and register. Right now, it's about making sure that the parents got their letters and that they're going, they're making their way to the schools to register at the school that, yes, I want this seat for my child at this school. So, so there are a lot of things going on, around education. I know that Allison was really good.
Yes.
Because she was a part of the last one, right?
Yeah, it was Allison, Joy, and Randy, and they were just amazing. Absolutely amazing together. And so I would love to do one with you. There was a principal who left. Was it the principal of Drew, who's now an assistant administrator?
Yeah.
Woman, really
I
just.
think so. You talking about Demetrius Rice Mitchell? She was a former principal, and then now she's in central office, and she's over a number of schools in the Bayview.
Yeah, and there was another woman. Was it Layla? She was another principal, so there were two of them.
Oh yeah, there was. So Demetrius, and then another principal came in, and then yeah. So maybe you're talking about the one between the current one and Demetrius, because there was a principal in between those two.
Because
the two principals. Because
to have like
right now.
Yeah, you and her, and then maybe even someone from Rec and Park. Talking about summer programs and things like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Hold on 1 second. Yes?
Sure.
Yeah, hold on 1 minute, Anietie. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Hold on for 1 sec. For some reason, I can't hear
you. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it keeps going on to mute. So you were saying someone from Rec and Park?
Yeah, yourself, one of the principals, and then someone from Rec and Park, or someone else who can talk about summer program.
Yeah.
Who can come in and and we can have the discussion. And I'm thinking, taking a look at the dates, potentially, either potentially the 23rd
of April.
Of April, because I'm afraid if we go to May, that might be too late. Is that true?
Yeah. The only thing about Tuesday, the 23rd,
Mm-hmm.
that will be a Board of Ed meeting
Oh, no, okay.
that evening, unless during the day. If you have it during the day, it'll probably be fine, but that date is the second and fourth Tuesdays of the month are the Board of Ed meeting.
Okay, second and fourth Tuesdays are the, okay.
Uh-huh.
So potentially, how's Wednesday the 17th? Do you think we can potentially do it then?
Wednesday, the 17th, that works for me.
Okay. I would love to do that because I think that would just be really, really just powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, the 17th of April works for me.
Great. And then there is, I remember that we were having a discussion about having sort of talking to principals. Ooh, you there?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
About
you can hear me, but
oh yeah, totally.
okay. Okay.
About talking to principals to bring them onto the One Bayview platform. Is that something that we can
That'd
still
be
do?
great.
Cool.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're talking about principals from the Bayview, schools from Bayview?
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think that would be great. I know
Hey, how you doing?
I'm having some problems. It's saying that I don't have enough bandwidth or something. Maybe it's my internet, I think.
Yeah. But you were saying really quickly?
So I was saying that I know there have been some changes with some principals recently, but I do have connections with Willie Brown, principal. He would be great to have on. Young brother who this is his second year as principal. He was his first year was as assistant principal, so he's been at Willie Brown for about 2.5 years. I think he came halfway through 1 year, his first year. And then I do know the principal at Drew. She was formerly the principal and this is her first year. She's formerly a principal at Bret Hart. I also know at Bret Hart. So that's two elementary schools, a middle school. Oh, and I know the principal at Carver. So, I mean, yeah, I think that would be really, I don't, at the high school level, our only high school is Thurgood Marshall. And I've only met that principal once, so I don't really know him. But I think from a perspective of talking about, pipeline and elementary school to middle school and offerings in Bayview, I think that would be great.
Awesome.
And maybe we could go high school principal that may be. I think it's my internet now. Like maybe my phone hotspot is not strong enough.
No worries.
And the house is not working so well. Matter of fact, my mom is on the phone with Xfinity right now.
Awesome.
So yeah, so let me know what. So did you want me to reach out to some of those principals?
Yeah, this is the group. Can you see my screen? No worries.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I totally can. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see your screen, yes.
Perfect. So this is like the private group that only the principals would be like let into. We would do it so that no one else could actually see it or see any of the content that's in it.
Okay.
Okay. So that they can sort of come together, ask each other questions, things like that. And like I said before, not like, you know, it's auto translated. And there's a bunch of other stuff that we put in here, but I really wanted to get them started, get us going. And then also for the African American parents.
Yeah.
I am very willing to do the same thing for them too.
That would be great. I'm sure that they would love that as well. Is there any way that you could oh boy.
Is there any way that you could?
I'm sorry. So is there any way that, or would you be interested in like streaming one of their meetings live?
Oh, we could potentially talk about
depending on what the topic would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it would be something really tight. Maybe it's only a certain part of it where they do this part and then it starts, you know, then maybe it's
Yeah, yeah.
Well, now you're back up again.
okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Anyway, I was thinking about that. That might be a great idea too. But